History, culture, and wherever you look, a vibrant city full of sights and sounds in glorious Technicolor. And there'll be plenty of vibrancy right here today, the Impact Arena, because it's quarter-final day at the YONEX Thailand Open, and you will see every quarter-final live through today. Semis tomorrow, final on Sunday, then next week, Tuesday to Sunday, the action hardly stops. The Toyota Thailand Open, and then the World Tour finals the week after that, Wednesday to Sunday. That, of course, the one delayed from Guangzhou, originally scheduled for December. You can watch it here later this month. Well, let's check then what our lineup is for today. Mixed doubles for starters, second seeds, Jordan and Oktavianti. They'll start favourites, but the Danes can be dangerous on their day. Hong Kong's Ng Long is always a treat to watch. He's won all three previous meetings against fellow countryman Lee Chuk-yu. Then it's back to the mixed for an all-European battle. Lamsfoos and Hetrich, fresh from their Danish Open win in October. There's a Malaysian men's double shootout to follow. Olympic silver medalists Go and Tam have the edge in experience in that one. Before the rookie Thai pair, Kanlahar and Povanon, play the biggest match of their lives against seventh-seeded countrywomen Kititharakul and Prajongjai. Plenty to enjoy after that. So we got Gemka versus Ginting. That should be a real spectacle. We've also got the brilliant Spaniard Carolina Marin in the women's singles. Well, here's how the mixed doubles draw has panned out. We've got a couple of mixed doubles matches for you today. The first one is the battle between the Danes and the Indonesians. It's the bottom match that you can see there on that graphic. And obviously, Christiansen and Bøje have it all to do against the number 2 seeds. We're inside the Impact Arena here, which actually stands for International Multi-Purpose Arena Conference and Trade Complex, so we'll just call it the Impact Arena. It's in the northern part of Bangkok, the northern suburbs, around about 40 kilometres from the city's central business district. It's actually the second largest exhibition and convention venue in the whole of Asia. 140,000 square metres of floor space. And in normal times, of course, this arena can seat 12,000 fans, but sadly we have no spectators because of the COVID protocols that have been followed to the letter by everyone involved in this tournament. The players, the officials, the press, everyone associated with this event is just more than halfway through a 2-week quarantine period. Regular testing as well. They were tested in their departure country before they left, and testing every 4 or 5 days at the hotel as well. Just about to be announced, our Court 2 players.
On Court 2, mixed double quarter-final, Mathias Christiansen and Alexandra Bøje from Denmark versus Praveen Jordan and Melody Dewa Oktavianti from Indonesia.
Danes out first.
Bert van Horenbeek from Belgium. Service judge, Reza Roshan Omid from Iran.
Indonesian second seeds following on behind. Really been in fantastic form over the last couple of years, Praveen Jordan and Melati Oktavianti, as they arrive on Court 2.
Hey. Hey. Good morning, everyone. I have black or red? Red. It's black. Jordan serves. You receive that side. Have a good match.
Well, I mentioned in my introduction that this Danish pair can be dangerous, and there's no question. Saw that with that excellent performance in the Danish Open, which was eventually won by Lamsfoos and Hertrich. Let's have a look at these players in detail then. Mathias Christiansen, who's 26 now. They're ranked at 28 in the world. They have been, or he has been as high as 4. That was with Christina Pedersen before she retired, obviously. He really is terrific from the back of the court, though, Christiansen. And Alexandra Bøje on the Irish Open and the Scottish Open last year, these two. And they've not really been extended so far, as you can see. That was a decent win against Alison Smith of England in the first round. Suspect it's going to get a bit tougher this morning. Local time, just gone 11 o'clock AM. And on the other side of the net, we've got Praveen Jordan and Melati Oktavianti. There's Jordan, 27 years of age now. They're ranked 4 in the world. He has been as high as 2, as you see there with Debbie Cesante. He's known for his power. He can be a little inconsistent at times, Jordan. But they, as I mentioned, have been in superb form of late. Won 3 events in 2019. Danish Open, French Open, they're both Super 750s and a All England as well. If we look at Octavianti, it's World Junior Champion way back when with a different partner, and there you can see their progress. So something's got to give, because neither pair has dropped a game thus far in the tournament.
Ready to play?
Man in charge is from Belgium, Bert van Horenbeek. Service judge is Reza Roshan Ahmed from Iran. Just waiting for the introductions on court 1 to finish. We've got 2 courts, of course, in action today. You'll see 10 quarterfinals if you want to go to our court 1 coverage, and 10 quarterfinals here on court 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Praveen Jordan, Melati Daiva Oktavianti, Indonesia. And on my left, Mathias Christiansen and Alexandra Bøje, Denmark. Praveen Jordan to serve to Mathias Christiansen. Love all. Play.
So here we go then. First shuttle hitting anger on court 2 on quarterfinals day. Not the start that Praveen Jordan would have wanted. Two-time All England mixed doubles champion, Praveen Jordan.
Serves over. 1-2.
Well, that will make him feel a bit better after the 2 initial errors. It's contagious.
3-1.
Watched her partner do it, and she's just followed suit. Oktavianti. Early days. See a lot of clever net play from Melati Oktavianti. I think already it's clear what the Indonesians don't want to do is give Matthias Christiansen a chance to use his power from the back of the court. Good defending from Christiansen, but Bøje unable to get it back.
3-0.
Yeah, they'll know just how good Christiansen is, and how effective that jump smash is, and so far haven't given him any opportunity to use it. Good leave.
4-3. Five, 3.
Just a bit too quick for Bøje there. Oktavianti.
7-3.
Just needs to settle herself down here. Won 6 tournaments together, the two Danes, mainly minor international events.
Eight, 3.
Just got to be careful this doesn't get away from them early, Christiansen and Bøje. Haven't really broken sweat yet, the Indonesians, and we still haven't seen a single jump smash from Christiansen. Literally keeping it very tight around the net.
4-8.
Well, it's a good idea, but just a fraction wide.
Six, 8.
Good judgment again from Pravin Jordan on the back of the court.
Over 9-6. Ten, 6.
Just too many errors from the Danes at the moment. Well, again, there was space there for Pravin Jordan to hit into, but he's pushed it wide. Wasn't covered that area of the court. And again.
8-10.
A lot more unforced errors from both pairs than we expected. Well, that should give them a lot of confidence, Christiansen and Bøje.
9-10.
Entertaining rally. And they forced the error from Praveen Jordan. That cord will help. And having been 5 points behind at one stage, they're back on level terms now, the Danes. And they'll go to the interval with the lead as well. Well played. Well, good comeback, Christiansen and Bøje.
Så står de op i hovedet på os, ikke? Og det er rigtig, rigtig god, at du her får nogle tryk med her. Men når det er tryk, så skal du op med det samme og være klar, fordi så bliver der spillet over til dig hurtigt.
Så vi bliver altså nødt til at være mere klar på 2 og 4.
Ja,
det er altså ikke ligesom i går, hvor vi bare altså den kommer igen, men den kommer altså lige. Den kommer til, at du skal være klar.
Det er det, jeg siger, når du bliver spillet hårdt på den der, så skal du være klar på den der.
Ja.
Hele tiden foran os.
Ja. Kom nu her.
Så skal jeg nok have tryk.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Eleven 10. Play. Serves over.
The venom in that from Praveen Jordan. Initial net cord helped them get control of the rally, but still. Match so far notable for very short points. Hardly had a what you'd call a lengthy exchange. That's excellent block from Bøje, really was. Because that was hit very firmly at it by Jordan. Oktavianti looked disgusted with herself for netting that.
Serves over. 12-all. Serves over. 13-12.
Just about the first time we've seen Christiansen in full flow from the backcourt, and it's a fearsome sight. Well, they're forcing some errors from Praveen Jordan, the Danes.
14-12.
That's very smartly played.
15-12.
Excellent cross-court backhand from Christiansen. They're expecting it down the line rather than cross-court. All of a sudden, we've got a bit of a lopsided scoreline and not the way we expected it. That's more like it.
Serves over. 13-16.
Again, the power's too much for Jordan to be able to control the block. That's why they're trying to keep it away from 6'2" Mathias Christiansen.
Serves over.
Having to work a lot harder to win points than I'm sure they expected. The Indonesian pair.
17.
You're just a fraction too eager there, Christiansen. Really lunged at that. Well, now it's right back in the melting pot again, this opening game.
17.
Points tending to be won in clusters by both pairs. Well, that was the bite a bit. Enough power from Jordan to inconvenience Christiansen, and they're back level again. 4 points in a row for the Indonesian pair. That was
over. 18-17.
Not particularly orthodox, but very, very effective. I think Oktavianti actually was in Jordan's line of sight there. And that net call could be critical at this stage of the game. A 2-point lead now. Fortune favours the brave, they say. Starting to find his range with those shots, Jordan now.
18,
but is it in
19.
time in this opener? Building up for a really exciting finish to this opening game. Wow, will she live to regret that?
All.
Look on her face said absolutely everything. Tense moments here. 19 all. So, as Bøje nets again,
20.
here's a game point for the
19.
#2 seeds. Haven't actually led in this game for a fair while. On the Jordan serve. Well, they sneaked over the line in the end, didn't they? Not without a few alarms.
First game
But it has gone
Jordan
with world rankings, 21-19, the opening game for Jordan Oktavianti. For Christiansen and Bøje, really a case of what might have been. First blood then to the #2 seeds.
skal lige, så vi kan komme en lille smule længere frem det der. Han næsten kun lidt blødt. Ja. Men der er også, vi kommer lidt under på sævne der. Ja.
Så når vi har en lille side, så skal hun have svipper indenom. Det er der, hun ikke kan komme rundt, ikke? Kom så her.
Fint nok, for vi har brug for det.
Ja.
Setengah kalau nggak enak banget gue lepas.
For 2, 20 seconds. For 2, 20 seconds. Yes. Second game. Low ball. Late.
So the Indonesians in front, but I don't believe they'll be completely satisfied with the way they played in that first game, and Jordan starts off in exactly the same fashion that he did in the opening game. Good reactions from Bøje at the net. Got to just forget about those 2 or 3 errors towards the end of that first game. Yeah, from that range, it's never coming back, is it? There's some nice drop shots to set it up, though. And a really positive start from the Danes in this second game.
Serves over. 1-3.
A little impetuous, maybe. You can see how cross he is. He was completely in charge of that rally. Look how close he was on the service line. Just tried to hit it too hard, I think, and went long. Well, that's a quality piece of disguise by Pravin Jordan.
3.
Wasn't that far away from it, was he, Christiansen? But just didn't read it at all. By the time he realised what was going on, it was way too late.
Thank you. Serves over 4-all.
Well, they were due a net cord. A couple went against them in the opening game.
5-4.
Not one but two in the same point. Trying the delicate cross-court shot, didn't quite come off for Mathias Christiansen. Tell you what, Praveen Jordan would like to have that shot again.
5-6.
Open goal really for Christiansen there. Well, I guess it was worth trying. Haven't seen her use the flicker much, but
7-5.
Oktavianti read it and then dispatched it. Needed more height. Well, what do they say about buses?
8.
None for an hour, then two come along at once. Utterly powerless there, Bøje.
Nine, 5.
That was nailed, and suddenly there's a little bit of gap on the scoreboard. Again, nowhere near deep enough from Bøje. Jordan given a very presentable opportunity, which he wasn't about to waste. They had this kind of a lead in the first game and let it slip a little bit. That's on the line.
6-10.
Pretty good shot that from Christiansen, considering he was backpedaling. Well, exactly the same as in the opening game. The comeback, or the mini comeback's on here. From 10-5 down. Well played, Bøje. This is intriguing. The way that the Indonesians just can't consolidate a decent lead. Danes deserve a lot of credit for fighting back at them. Well, that was a little casual, wasn't it, from Jordan?
10-all.
Five points in a row for the Danes. And just as in the first game, they now have a lead, 11-10 at the interval.
Og du ved, hun lægger den tilbage igen. Ja, du må også godt trykke. Du kan ryge på den, og så trykke ned på ham. Så må Mathias battle lidt med ham. Det er helt fint. Ikke? Når først han er i spil, så flytter han. Ja.
Men hun greb, og så må jeg med i den, altså fordi hun spiller med foran, så må jeg med, og så må du på kort igen eller andet.
Når du bliver slået, når du bliver slået på dig, lige det. Ikke hen over midten, fordi så...
20 seconds.
Jeg synes, hun bruger de der i siderne, hvis for dig. De bliver for bløde, uanset noget.
11-10.
Just wonder if there is an element of complacency here from Jordan and Oktavianti. Shouldn't have been, after they just sneaked over the line in the opening game. They're making hard work of this one as well.
Serves over. 11-all. Serves over.
Becoming very wasteful.
12,
3 now,
11.
maybe 4. Yeah, nice shot down the line on the backhand from Jordan.
Serves over. 12-all.
After all that little drop shot, rat-a-tat-tat, injected a little bit of pace into the shuttle. 12-all. Great rally for 2 days, but ended up almost on top of each other. They're okay, I think. I hope. I'm sure they are. Wounded pride, maybe. Look, whoops. Of the same team, remember. Indicative of the 100% effort they've shown. I tell you what, I hope one of the photographers has got a picture of that. That'd make a great still photo. Total commitment to the cause. Put away convincingly by Oktavianti. That's all that Bøje could do just to get the shuttle back. No one was retrieving that. Went for a couple of flickers in the opening game, did Oktavianti. Seems to have stopped that tactic.
Yeah.
New shuttle required. That's okay, we're going to carry on with the old one. As soon as you let Christiansen smash from that kind of distance, you're asking for trouble.
13-15.
Mid-court, no chance. They've actually done a reasonable job, the Indonesians, of keeping him away from that area. That jump smash.
Out. Serves over. 16-13.
Well, now she wishes she hadn't tried it.
Oh. 17-13. Service fault called. Too high.
First one of those this morning called by the service judge.
17.
Using that Perspex equipment. There you see it. Looks between the gap there. Allows him to tell whether the height is legal or illegal. It's going to be below 1.15 metres. And that clearly wasn't.
15-17.
Missed it.
16.
And it's all
17.
set up now for another nerve-tingling end to this second game. And plenty of leeway there, actually. Didn't have to be bang on the line.
Over. 18-16.
Maybe went for too much angle of the deception. He's normally pretty adept at that shot.
18.
Not that time. Went for it again and missed it again. And the Danes suddenly
18
in the ascendancy here. Great defence from both Christiansen and Bøje, and just got frustrated in the end, Jordan. Long. So a barrage of points. They look out of sorts, Jordan and Oktavianti, as the Danes looking likely now to level this match. Good leave. Out by a big margin, that. Well, that was beautifully placed. That stops the rot.
Serves over. 19 all.
Just had a couple of service faults, and so is he. Jordan serving here. But that's long, and here's a match point for the number 2 seeds.
Here's Christiansen challenges called out.
I think this is in desperation, really. Hope rather than belief, but may as well. Absolutely.
Challenge unsuccessful.
I think maybe just to get a breather as well.
One challenge remaining. 20. Match point 19. Late.
Maybe both players wanted to break their match point then. Jordan to Bøje. They're going to challenge that. They are definitely going to challenge that. Called in. This will be tight. A shake of the head from Christiansen. I don't know if that means he doesn't know or is not hopeful. It looked close. It's on the line. And it's 20-all.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Got to say, I mean, why, unless you were absolutely convinced it was going to be out, why would you leave it on match point? You may regret that. So a second opportunity.
21-20.
Now, where is Oktavianti going to go with the serve here? To Christiansen. Short, I would imagine. And there it is, 22-20 in the second game. It was far from easy, though. A really spirited performance from Christiansen and Bøje, but in the end, the world #4 pairing and #2 seeds here just had a little bit too much for them. Awkward height for Mathias Christiansen, especially when you're 6'2".
22-20.
21-19, 22-20 in 36 minutes on court. Entertaining start then to our quarter-final day action. Stay with us. Next, we'll sit in Kalong in the men's singles.